Hello and welcome to Arts 24. I'm Marjorie Hache. This week we're getting grounded with the French band who infuse Western psychedelic rock with Middle Eastern warmth. Rhizomes are a five-piece based in France. Together, they've woven a gorgeous international tapestry of music. It was as much influenced by French chanson and jazz as it was by alternative rock. And they've just released their first EP, which features singing in Arabic, Hebrew, and French. I'm delighted to welcome one of their singers and keyboardists, Yael Miller, and Thomas Caillou, guitariste. Thank you both very much for being with us on Arts 24.
Hello, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
No, so for us who are getting to know you, tell us a little bit where you're all from and how you met, Yael.
So I'm from Israel, and I used to live in Geneva, and I met the other band members, Roland, the drummer, in Geneva, and Baptiste, the bass player and flugelhorn player, in Paris.
And I'm from Paris, and I played with the other singer, Donia, before. And I know Roland, we studied together when we had played in a bunch of bands together, so that's how the connection happened.
Okay, and so it's a mix of Tunisian, Israeli, French combo.
Yeah, exactly.
Lovely little melting pot.
Yeah.
And now your name itself is Rhizomes, and that's the name of your first EP. What is Rhizomes?
Rhizome is it's this image of intertwined roots moving and progressing together in the same fashion, and that's something we feel that's a beautiful image, one that the world kind of needs these days. People going in the same direction. It's also sort of homage to French theory. So French philosophers, Deleuze and Guattari, amongst a million other things that I certainly won't get into here, but describe this as some way of going horizontally rather than in the more pyramid kind of structure. That's something that we feel, it speaks to us, and we feel it's a good image as well, or a description of all the languages, all the different musical influences that are in the band, and that's how we came with that.
There's something quite unifying about it all.
Exactly.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
And the fact that you sing in so many languages is quite universal. We're going to check out one of the tracks. It's called Kalb Isha. Gorgeous song you can find on Rhizomes' debut EP. This song is about how women are frequently confronted with the sacrifice of their children in times of war. It's something that can affect any mother in the world. What was it that specifically inspired it?
Well, I always wrote about these subjects that are close to my heart. Since childhood, coming from where I'm come from, it was always important for me. It was always important for me also to collaborate with people who sings in Arabic, and this subject is really present in where I come from, but it's also universal because we see it a lot. Children who die young, without any reason. Where it could have been avoided too. So and the mix of these two languages is quite strong for me because we play with the ambiguity of these sounds, and if people don't understand the lyrics, they can just maybe imagine something that is really punchy and strong. But that's.
And I think it is fantastic that you sing in French, Arabic, and Hebrew, especially current times. I think it's something that sends a strong message, and it goes against the idea of further dividing people, which I think is very important. How did you take that on board, like this, when you were making this record, like the idea, like when you were composing, did it come naturally, or was it?
So, well, it started, we are two bands originally. I mean, it started with my trio with Roland the drummer and Baptiste the bass player, and the duo of Donia with Thomas. And so Donia sang in Arabic, French, I sang in Hebrew, English, and French, and we mixed it together. So, I mean, originally we were supposed to do one concert in Geneva, and then it was in 2020. Then COVID happened, and we postponed it again and again. And so, while we rehearsed, we realized that we wanted to create a common language. So it wasn't only about singing only in Hebrew, only in Arabic, or only in French, but to work on the ambiguity and the playfulness of these sounds. So it was first, I mean, the idea of playing with sounds, and then we realized that we have lots of common subjects to talk about. It was political, but also more universal. And also, as the idea was to go to a collective, we want to build a bridge between the subject that touches all five of us.
That's interesting. And then do you, Thomas, speak other languages, like Arabic or Hebrew, or are you having to ask for translations?
Yeah, totally. I speak English and French, but that's always create a good environment for conversations, and for, because we can switch, everyone can switch, so we can switch to French so that everyone can. And then either Donia or Yael will translate it again, and that's also the rhizome. Like everything is always.
And the same with the music side of thing, with the sort of psychedelic rock mixing in like oriental tones. Did that come naturally to all of you, or is it something you were like, let's do it this way?
Well, it took some time to look for that. I mean, it is why the EP is being released now in 2026, because it took us time to understand which is what common musical language we want to present. So that psychedelic rock was really present.
Yeah.
And you were very alternative rock, Thomas, and a bit of jazz in your background, weren't you?
Yeah, I think everyone has some jazz in their background, and most of us grew up on rock as well. But yeah, there was the first track we recorded for us. We didn't release it, but it was a cover of Lassa del Sela, which is called El Desierto, and that's where the first hint of grunge and alternative rock kind of emerged organically. Yeah. And then we were arranging a lot of songs and creating, and there was hints here and there, like, oh, this makes me think of Are You Mine by the Arctic Monkeys, or this makes me feel of a huge wave of sound a la Godspeed You Black Emperor, things like that.
K-Tempest, PJ Harvey. Yeah.
So,
interesting.
Yeah.
And also, you're going to be doing a live show this week in Paris. First of all, I noticed that you've got a track also called Goutte d'Or, which is a famous quarter in Paris.
Yeah.
Where would you like to play in the world, from the Goutte d'Or to anywhere? Is there anything new?
I mean, for me, it's like this. The energy of the band is, as it is quite rock and more and more punchy. I would like to play at rock clubs, and something with standing up audience, something like that we could. Like send the energy to the audience. Something electric.
Well, we look forward to seeing you play around the world in the future. And how about we take a little look at some other new releases? And we're going to start off with California's Poppy. Now, don't be fooled by her cute demeanor. The girl can switch from hardcore screaming to sickly sweet melodies in just a breath. Her 7th studio album is called Empty Hands and features the likes of Jordan Fish, a former member of English metalcore band Bring Me the Horizon. And this is the track Guardian.
This
Yes, Poppy, who will be on tour around Europe in the month of March, and she'll actually be playing Paris's Olympia. Now over to British singer-songwriter, producer and rapper Labrinth, who recently collaborated with Billie Eilish and is behind the soundtrack of a hit TV series Euphoria. He's set to release Cosmic Opera Act 1 this week, which explores mental illness for an artist, the paranoia, the confirmation of threats, the desperate and unfulfilled pursuit of success. Now expect exciting beats and incredible horns. Here's just a teaser.
I'm running like a bitch from my zeitgeist. I'm trying to get a grip on my insides. I'm falling to the pit of the bottomless. Don't tell me I'm a gift for the forgotten. Save me, pray for me. Insane, nutty.
The horns on that Labyrinth track for his new Cosmic Opera. Now, would you guys imagine creating an opera? Is that something that we could fantasize in the future for Rhizomes?
Yeah, we actually had a side project at one point called Quartier Général, where we invited 5 other singers from the Mediterranean area. So we could imagine an extended version of it all. And we like writing and composing together. So.
Yeah, and we different members have, you, me, Donia, have experiences with stage theatre as well. So yeah, that would be a very interesting thing.
Yeah, it could come naturally.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for. Thank you so much for coming on Arts 24. It's been an absolute pleasure having you. Remember, Rhizomes' new EP, Rhizomes, that's its name, is out. And we're going to play out with Mitski, the Japanese-American artist, has dropped the first single for her upcoming album, Nothing's About to Happen to Me, which is due out on February 27th. Now, going by the first track, we can expect textured rock. And there's also this question, which I think we've all asked ourselves. Have you asked yourself this question? Where is my phone?
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone. Well, this is Mitski asking it with a very fantastic video.